For my photo story, I've analyzed the shared inside of my family and the group dynamics that have emerged over time. In this group, there's Buddy Sheridan and his four children. From oldest to youngest, there's Patty, Jimmy, Tommy, and Michael. This family meets together at least once a year. While the time and place of meeting is always changing, the group dynamics remain steady. Yalom's therapeutic factor of universality, according to Cole, is the feeling of camaraderie among group members and knowing that they are not alone. This group formed after the sudden passing of Buddy's wife and his children's mom. Each group member understood how each other were feeling during the grieving process and knew they were not alone. Universality was a very important factor again when Buddy passed away in 2012. Even with the loved members passing, Patty, Jimmy, Tommy, and Michael knew they were not alone because they had each other. Until after Buddy's passing, he was the designated leader of the group and displayed a transformational leadership style. According to Cole, transformational leaders display role model behaviors while providing encouragement and resources to allow the group members to reach their full potential. Buddy was very encouraging to his four kids. He was a role model to them, fully encompassing the American dream after his parents immigrated here from Ireland. According to Cole, group members take on different roles based on their behavior patterns and personality. These roles have an influence on group dynamic. Patty is the information giver. She is always stating knowledgeable facts and information to the group without hesitation. She is a skilled and trained nurse with over 50 years of experience. Especially this past year, Patty has given the group an extensive amount of medical and health-related information. In addition, after her father's passing, Patty became the group leader. She displays a different leadership style than her father, of path goal theory participant. According to Cole, this role of leader is typically shared within other members and allows all members to take responsibility for leading the group. Patty works very cohesively among her siblings and expects them to take responsibility and share the leadership with her. Jimmy's role within the group is the initiator contributor. Jimmy has always been a creative problem solver. He sees solutions differently than other group members. Whether it is a small problem with the group dynamic or a physical problem in a member's house, such as home renovations, Jimmy will propose a creative solution to the problem and help you fix it. Tommy's role within the group is the energizer. Tommy typically moves the group towards action. He usually is the first one to book a ticket or a hotel room when the group discusses plans to meet. He then encourages the members to do the same. Michael's role within the group is the follower. Michael is the youngest sibling of the four and has been the follower since he was a child. In addition, his frequent go with the flow mindset contributes to him not typically adding his own ideas to the group, but rather follows whatever the other members are planning to do. According to Cole, norms are established attitudes and behaviors within the group. Celebrating family weddings has become an established norm within this group. This is a non-explicit norm that has never been verbalized by the leader or other group members, but rather showed and understood based on all of their behavior. No matter if it's adding a brother or sister-in-law, or now adding a niece or nephew, the group understands that they will travel to the wedding and celebrate together. Group norms of going to the wedding was not broken even with the start of COVID. They all joined Zoom together to celebrate their niece's wedding as they tied the knot in their backyard. When an in-person celebration occurs, the group will be present, further strengthening the group's dynamic. According to Johnson, place can be understood as a physical or metaphorical location that is understood within the group and adds to the group dynamic. The place of meeting is very dynamic and has changed multiple times. Years ago, members of this group met at Buddy's house on the Jersey Shore. Then a decade later, the place of meeting changed to their family cabin in Pennsylvania. When Buddy passed away, the place of meeting became unstable because there was not a designated physical place to gather together. The place the group meets now is typically the location of the upcoming wedding. According to Johnson, movement is the logical travel from one place to another. It can be symbolic to the group and has the ability to cause transformation within the group dynamic. There has been a lot of movement among the members of this group. When the group was first formed, all members lived together in East Brunswick, New Jersey. As the members started to get older and move away from home, they moved all across the country. Today, members live in different areas of the East Coast. However, the movement has not negatively affected the group's dynamic, but is always necessary for the group to gather together. Yalom's therapeutic factor of group cohesiveness, according to Cole, typically occurs during the end stages of development. This is when group members feel a sense of unification and creates an increase in attendance, participation, and support. As the members of the group move into retirement, there is an increased sense of group cohesiveness. While only Michael is still working, the other three members interact and engage in activities more frequently than they did in the past 2 or 3 decades. When Patty, Jimmy, and Tommy get together without Michael due to his work obligations, they always make sure to include him in some way through video FaceTime calls. This group has grown up together and understands the true meaning of family. They provide one another with strength and support during difficult times and joy and fellowship during the good times. Even with the group dynamic of movement of every member, they remain closer than ever. This group truly understands how short life can be and to cherish every moment together before it is gone. As my grandpa would always say, to all the days here and after, may they be filled with fond memories, happiness, and laughter.